Elon Musk said earlier this spring that by the end of 2022, the company's self-driving technology would be publicly accessible. All paying customers in the US will eventually be allowed to participate in Tesla's FSD Beta program. So far, it has been seen that he has been using the end-of-the-year deadline for many years. However, he's referring to a wide beta release rather than a finished product in this instance. So what are the latest Tesla updates on the newest FSD Beta? Initially made public in 2013, Elon Musk stated that the Autopilot is a terrific thing to have in planes and we should have it in cars. The objective of full autonomy, which was still a work in progress as of May 2022, was progressively attained over a period of 10 years as Autopilot underwent a succession of hardware and software upgrades. The first hardware, referred to as HW1 or Hardware Version 1 that enables Autopilot, was installed in Tesla vehicles produced after September 2014. As part of Tesla Software Version 7.0, the initial Autopilot software release was made available on October 2015. Some features were removed from version 7.1 to deter reckless driving. Then there was version 8.0. It created a point cloud resembling LiDAR by processing radar signals to aid navigation in poor visibility. Autopilot 8.0 was updated in November 2016 to encourage drivers to grasp the steering wheel firmly. In October 2016, new automobiles' autopilot sensors and computing hardware switched to hardware version 2. Tesla referred to the innovative HW2 capabilities as enhanced autopilot. In February 2017, Autopilot was given the ability to drive on highways, change lanes automatically, go from one road to another, and leave them. It incorporated auto-steer on split highways, traffic-aware cruise control, and auto-steer on local roads up to a speed of 45 mph. In March 2017, software version 8.1 for HW2 was released, giving HW2 vehicles software compatibility with HW1 vehicles. In August of that year, Tesla released hardware version 2.5. In March 2019, Tesla switched to hardware version 3 for new vehicles. In May, Tesla released an updated Autopilot that was only available in Europe to comply with a new United Nations Economic Commission for Europe law regarding automatically ordered steering function. To early access program testers in September, Tesla published software version 10, touting enhancements in driving visualization and autonomous lane changes. In September 2020, Tesla resurrected the phrase enhanced autopilot to refer to a subset of functions that apply to highway driving, parking, and summoning, while the full self-driving option also includes navigation on city streets. In October, Tesla made a beta version of their full self-driving software available to EAP testers in the US. Since 10.69 came out on August 20, there have been several updates that have made FSD better. Now you might be wondering, which updates are we talking about? Hold up, if you're watching us for the first time, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can enjoy our future videos while getting updated. Getting back to the topic, they added a new deep lane guiding module to the vector lanes neural network that fuses lane counts and lane connectivities, features taken from video streams with course map data. Compared to the previous model, the architecture yields a 44% lower mistake rate on lane topology, enabling smoother management before lanes and their connectivities become visible. This offers a method to make every autopilot drive as good as someone making their commute, yet in a way that is sufficiently all-encompassing to account for adjustments in the route. The latency between steering commands and actual steering actuation, as well as between accelerating and braking commands and actuation, is now independently accounted for by the trajectory planner. As a result, the trajectory better represents how the vehicle will travel. So now, downstream controller tracking and smoothness are improved, and rigid motions can be handled more accurately. Cross-traffic and unprotected left turns have also been improved and have a more acceptable speed profile. This was accomplished by permitting an initial jolt that may be optimized, simulating the hard pedal press a person would make when forced to move in front of fast-moving things. A better attitude that is properly aligned for leaving the area has also been made possible by the increased lateral profile approaching such safety locations. Occupancy Network has been added to control arbitrary low-speed movement volumes. Moreover, it allows for more exact control over object shapes that are difficult for a cuboid primitive to represent accurately. Occupancy Network has been upgraded to use video rather than photos from a single time step. This temporal context permits the prediction of occupancy flow and makes the network resilient to transient occlusions. There are also smoother protected right turns thanks to a better correlation between slip lanes and traffic lines than between slip lanes and yield signs. This lessens erroneous slowdowns when pertinent objects are absent and enhances yielding position when they exist. Interestingly, part of the upgrade is a decreased erroneous braking at crosswalks. This was accomplished through better comprehension of the intentions of cyclists and pedestrians based on their mobility. With a full vector lanes neural network update, the geometry error of ego-relevant lanes was cut by 34% and that of crossing lanes by 21%. By enlarging the internals of the autoregressive decoder, the video modules, and the per-camera feature extractors, as well as introducing a hard attention mechanism, which significantly enhanced the fine location of lanes, information bottlenecks in the network design were avoided. Moreover, there is improved speed profile for visibility creeping, allowing for smoother stops while guarding against possibly occluded objects. By increasing the size of the auto-labeled training set, the recall of animal images was improved by 34%. Regardless of traffic regulations, it enabled crawling for vision at any intersection where objects might cross the ego's route. It enhanced stopping position accuracy in challenging situations involving crossing objects by allowing dynamic resolution and trajectory optimization to concentrate more on regions requiring tighter control. Including topological tokens in the autoregressive decoder's attention operations and raising the loss given to fork tokens during training improved forking lane recall by 36%. By increasing the onboard trajectory calculation used as input to the neural network, the velocity error for walkers and cyclists was reduced by 17%, particularly when the vehicle was making a turn. It has also fine-tuned the loss function used during training and improved label quality and object detection recall. This resulted in a 26% reduction in missing detections for distantly crossing cars. Including yaw rate and lateral motion into the probability, calculation makes it possible to forecast an object's future path in situations with high yaw rates. In cases involving crossings or cut-ins, this is especially helpful for things turning into or away from the ego's lane. The update also offers better handling of imminent map speed adjustments, resulting in increased speed when joining the highway and increased confidence. It also reduces the delay when starting from a stop by taking into account the jerk of the vehicle in front. In terms of the safety features, when the driver ignores repeated audible and visual warnings for inattention, the autopilot system disengages for the rest of the journey. However, disengagements triggered by the driver do not constitute improper usage and are anticipated by the driver. One should always pay attention and keep your hands on the wheel. While utilizing autopilot, no handheld gadgets may be used at all. Tesla may want to keep owners from falling behind in updates, which could mean some features will be taken away. Now that there are 60% more Teslas, there will be more updates to fix their problems. Also, FSD Beta 10.69.3 will come out right after AI Day on September 30. Elon has already talked about the next version of FSD Beta. He said it will be Beta 10.69.3 and will likely come out soon after AI Day Part 2. This version could be based on update 2022.24 or 2022.28, and testers who are already using those updates could be a part of it. For those who don't know, if someone buys FSD, that doesn't mean they can use the FSD Beta. No, Tesla gives the driver a score based on how well they drive. To join the FSD Beta, that score has to be higher than a certain point. Elon Musk stated that by the end of 2022, more than 100 million FSD miles should have been driven. This number was 35 million miles in July. Of course, if you want to triple that number, you'll need more testers. But the main question is this Tesla's FSD Beta worth it? I mean, to some, it is important. It all depends on how you like things done. Out of 10, I give it a 9. It's here to help us out anyways. Would you love to receive your copy of Tesla's FSD Beta? Do you think it offers some fascinating updates? Which of the updates fascinated you the most and why? Comment below. Also, please leave a like and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell for more amazing videos. Goodbye!